What is up, guys? Welcome to your weekly tutorial. My name is Yeti. Today we're going to be talking about the Blue Yeti and its setup, how you can set it up, what you can do to make it better, and how these tips can help you out. So, welcome to your weekly tutorial. My name is Grenader, and let's get right down into stuff. So, let's talk about the Blue Yeti. Because this video will be all about the Blue Yeti, a mini review and just, overview of what you can do to make your microphone sound better. So keep that in mind. These tips will work for any microphone, not just the one I have, but the one you have right now, sir or ma'am. And now we're going to talk. So let's start by setting our microphone up to kind of push it to its limits in a way and make it squeeze out the most that you can from it. So a lot of people tend to buy good and expensive microphones, and they get home and they unbox it and they're like, ooh, beautiful mic. Then they plug it in and they start talking, commentating, all that stuff, and then they're like, wait, this sounds just like my old mic. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. The reason is you're not using it correctly, you're not using the tips that I'm about to tell you, and you're probably really mad. So don't get mad, get glad, because I'm here to save you from your misery and everything else. So let's get right into it. So one of the first tips you can do is check out your mic. Check out what it has. Is it cheap? Is it really expensive? Or is it like a blue snowball? So whatever it is, check it out. My microphone has 4 modes. Those modes are cardioid, omnidirectional, bidirectional, and stereo mode. I mixed them up throughout there, but either way, they're on there. So a lot of these, it really depends what you want to do with them, because let's start with stereo mode. Stereo mode records left and right. So if you're in a band, you probably want your guitar guy on the left and your drums guy on the right, so you want to record them as well, so it'll record in front of you and to the sides of you, basically. And that is basically what it does. It's good for people that have bands. Now, moving on to cardioid mode. Cardio mode is pretty good if you're like me and you sing and you're a YouTuber and all that stuff. It records whatever's in front of you, but not to the side of you, and it's a very narrow recording path, and it's really good for commentators, really good for singing, live streams, whatever you're gonna do, and it's just really great. This is why a lot of people buy it. This is why it's so cool. So moving on to omnidirectional mode, and this is basically if you're at a gaming orgy or a party or some sort of social environment and you want to record everybody, not just yourself. You want to record everyone. You want to record that fat guy sitting in the corner going, oh yeah. And so you want to record that guy too. So this will allow you to do that. It'll record everyone around you because it's omnidirectional. Every side of the microphone is covered and recorded. Now moving on to bidirectional mode. This is the mode that Conan uses. I mean, if you want to do an interview just like Conan does, you want to put this sucker on bidirectional, whatever it's called, and it'll record in front of you and behind you, and this is pretty much all it does. So you got to check out your microphone, make sure it has a couple of settings here and there. If the only setting it has is a volume rocker, I'm sorry for you, but you can at least use the other tips I'm about to show you. So moving on for that, the Blue Yeti has a gain knob, and this gain knob helps you compensate for the distance. So let's say your mic is really up close to you, turn the gain down, please. Just turn it down. Don't turn it all the way up, because that's a disservice to the microphone, man. This microphone records you like if you were Morgan Freeman, man. So you want to turn it all the way down. Make sure it records you, and it's going to record you, but since the gain is down, you'll sound so professional and crisp and soft and manly and just amazing. It'll be good. But if you're far away from the mic and you're doing a live commentary if you're doing a live commentary, you probably want to turn the gain up so people can actually hear you, and that's pretty much it. It's just, the gain is basically just however far you are. If you're really far away, turn that sucker all the way up, and hopefully pray to God that they can hear you. Now, moving on to the actual setup itself. Now that you guys have your mic set up, let's talk about the actual setup and where you should place your mic, how you should speak into it, and how you should be around the mic. So let's start with what you should do and how you should place it. depending on what you want to do what you got to do. So if you're going to do a commentary like I am right now, I'd recommend you have the microphone a bit closer to you, because that way you're speaking directly into the microphone clearly and normally, and you'll sound just okay. But if you're doing a live commentary or you're having a gaming orgy and you want everyone to hear you, make sure you put the microphone in between everybody so it records everybody and not just you, and it sounds amazing. So let's talk about software. Now that we're gone through that, we're flying through these things, guys, flying through them. I use Audacity. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate because a lot of you guys don't use Audacity. Actually, what am I saying? A lot of you guys use Audacity, but a lot of people think that I use like high quality recording stuff, and I don't. I use a Yeti and I use Audacity. So that's all I use, guys. It's not anything complicated. So here are the tips I gotta give to you guys. So when you're recording, a couple of things you can do to improve your actual vocals and stuff like that is to prepare yourself. I mean, we've prepared the mic enough, okay? You need to prepare yourself. A lot of you guys think it's so easy to sit behind the mic and talk. It's really not, guys. Give me a second to think how many times I've restarted this video. Like around 40 times. Seriously. 40 times. I'd be like, hey, what is up? Oh, dang it. I gotta start over. And now, right now, I'm in the mood. I'm pumped. I'm into the groove. I'm flying through this commentary like it's nothing. And that's because I tried this like almost 80 times. So now I know what I'm going to say. And now I'm confident enough to say it. So there we go. Now, a couple of things you want to do before you start recording is to keep in mind that these microphones, whether it's cheap or expensive, they need time to pick up the sound. So what I do, just a little pro tip here, is that I hit record and I wait 5 seconds before I start speaking. Now, why is that? Well, let me tell you. I wait 5 seconds before I start speaking. That way, my microphone records the background noise and I can remove that in Audacity. So how does that work? Basically, let's say I click the record button, I wait 5 seconds, dun 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 dun, hey, what's up guys, blah 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 blah. Now after I'm done with my commentary, I go back to the 5 seconds of quietness. I select it, go to effect, and go to noise removal, get profile, and hit OK. After that, it'll be done. Now you want to select the entire composition or the entire audio and then repeat the process, and this time hit OK. After that, it should remove all the background noise, and after that you can just go to effect, equalize, normalize, all that stuff you want to do to improve your voice and all that crap. So you can do that and you can sound fabulous. You can sound amazing, man. You can sound pretty good if you play with Audacity and its settings and its effects, because it's pretty good. It's not that bad. So after that, another tip I'd give to you guys is to record in a quiet place. Record in your room. Record in somewhere that is not so loud. I mean, don't go recording in your kitchen because there's so much echo and there's so much just blah. So record somewhere that's quiet, something as noise canceling as you can. I mean, don't go recording in a library, don't go recording in your bathroom. Record in your room or record in your studio. Record somewhere that it's quiet and you won't be annoyed or disturbed. So go lock your door and commentate. Keep calm and commentate. Let's see. I'm really just winging this right now, guys. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think that's pretty much it. All the tips I could give to you guys, the setup I use, software I use, and just a couple of tips, extra tips on the side. I use a USB microphone, Blue Yeti. So this is the Yeti I have now is just the Yeti. There's one above it called the Yeti Pro, and that one has like a special like thick cord you plug into your Yeti, and it just sounds better because it goes through an amplifier, and you need a lot of more. I don't even know what you need. I know you need more stuff. I know there's like a little amplifier box that it goes from the Yeti to the amplifier box to your computer. And then there's a Blue Spark. I don't know if that's USB or not, but there's a bunch of things out there. So make sure that you buy something that you're going to be comfortable with, and not something that requires a lot of cables and stuff and you're scared of using it and you just don't know how to use it at all. So I would recommend something like what I use. It's a USB microphone. Just plug that sucker in on your microphone and then onto your computer and you're done. And I guess this will conclude today's episode of tutorial. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to slap that like button, leave a comment down below on my next tutorial and what should it be. So keep in mind, this can be anything. I could show you how to make the perfect enchilada, just like you guys have been asking for me to do. I might even do that, seriously. I just even might. So thanks for watching. Make sure to follow me on social media. Follow me on Twitter at Grenada0001. And make sure to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is LuisOlogy_. That is my personal one. And I'd give you guys my Grenader one, but I don't post on that at all. And I like posting on my personal one because it's personal, guys. So make sure to follow me on all social media. Thank you for watching, guys. You guys have an amazing day. Stay dry, stay warm, don't go out into the snow if there's any, and thank you guys for watching. Peace out.